Hi everybody, I'm Wendy from Very Wendy Studios, and I wanted to spend some time with you today taking you through a 20-minute class with all the foundational aspects of yoga, Pilates, and even some yin movements in there. So to begin, we're just going to come in Sukhasana, easy pose, and begin to center yourself in your room, wherever you are, just by accessing your breath right now. Inhaling, moving your breath from the base of your spine to your heart center. And on the inhale, you want to fill your lungs, and then pause at the top of your inhalation, and then exhale to the count of 4, moving your breath from your heart center down to the base of your spine. This is moving your prana, your life force within you. So gently close your eyes and let's try to take a few meaningful breaths together. And you can activate your Ujjayi breath by constricting the back of your throat on the exhale and making a ha sound. So inhaling, fill your lungs, and then exhale, closing the back of your throat. It's also called ocean breath, so you should hear yourself making some waves inside. So coming to center, coming to your breath, letting everything go. And we're slowly going to start to warm up our spine, moving to the right, inhaling, coming forward, and rounding your spine. So just moving with your own breath here, inhaling, and on the exhale, really round that spine. And then let's go the other way. Inhale to the left, chest forward, and then exhale, round. So being mindful of your breath here. And then coming back to center, we're going to tent our right fingers out. Inhale our left arm up to the sky, working a side body stretch here, lengthening through your arms. Inhaling. And on the exhale, gently press your hip down to the earth, looking up to the sky, tilting your chest up, reaching tall, and finding your breath. And then exhaling, let's move to the left, fingers tent up, exhale, right arm comes up and over as you lengthen and reach. Reaching and lengthening through your side body. And then exhale, coming back. Moving to tabletop position. So in tabletop, you want to make sure that your hands are right under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Alignment is very important in yoga, so you want to make sure you don't compromise that. So with the right alignment, we're going to inhale and bring our belly button into our spine. And then we're going to extend our right arm and left leg. So lengthening, keeping your cervical spine, your neck nice and long, lengthening through your fingers and your toes. And then we're going to move our elbow to our knee. So crunching in for 1 and lengthen out. And 2. I'm going to do 5 of these. 3, 4, and 5. Extend and reach long. Now take your right hand and grab for your left foot. Pressing through the left hand, inhaling and looking up, kicking back into that foot and opening your chest. Finding your breath here, inhaling, kicking up higher, and exhaling, reaching back, lengthening. Coming back to tabletop, bring your toes together and your knees wide apart. We're going to come into child's pose. So inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, press your forehead down to the mat. And think about moving your hips back to your heels. So exhale, press your forehead down to the mat. And taking a few breaths here. And then coming back up to tabletop. Coming back to our perfect alignment here, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, belly button into spine, left arm rises and right leg. Extend and reach. So really feel that lengthening. And then on the exhale, elbow to knee, crunching in and extending out. So you should really exhale and inhale here. Reach and extend. And last one, lengthen. Left hand grabs your right foot, pressing through. That right hand kicking back, opening your chest, inhaling and exhaling. And then releasing, coming back to center. We're going to move into melting heart pose. It's a variation of child's pose. Leaving your hips up, arms come nice and straight in front of you, and heart melts to the earth. So inhaling, lengthening our spine, and exhaling, dropping down. So finding length here, keeping your belly soft. Exhale, opening between your arms, your shoulders, and down your back. And then walking your hands up, moving your right hand in the center, and then on the inhale, lifting your left arm, raising your chest to the air, and then dropping your left hand through, coming down on your left shoulder, leaving your hips high in the air, right arm extends, and then we bring the right arm up for a nice twist. Finding your breath, inhaling and exhaling. And pressing back to tabletop. We move our left hand in the center, and we inhale our right arm up to the sky, and then threading it through, right shoulder on the mat. Coming down, inhaling our left arm in front of us, and then rising up. Breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. And coming back to center, we're going to move into downward facing dog. So curling your toes under, pressing your hips up, pressing through all 5 fingers, externally rotating your biceps and moving your hips forward. So you want to be looking through your legs here. Your neck is nice and relaxed. Your heels are pointing down towards the earth, and your chest is pressing towards your thighs. Inhale, find length. Exhale, press down. Inhaling and exhaling. And on the next inhale, we're going to move into plank. Inhaling. So you might have to readjust your feet, finding the proper alignment here. Hands under your shoulders, belly nice and tight. Get low. Eyes dristy, looking down in front of you. And then on the next exhale, pressing your hips back into the earth. So we're going to do this a few times, moving with your breath. Inhale, come down, plank pose. Exhale, press up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. A couple more times, inhaling. And exhaling. One more time, down and up. Now we're going to bring our feet hip width apart, or maybe a few inches apart, as we work our core from downward dog. So we're going to inhale our right leg high in the sky, really reaching that right leg back, and then exhale, bring our right knee to the outside of our right elbow, and hover here, a variation of plank. Inhale, come back, kick it out. Exhale, right knee to the third eye, pressing up. And then inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, right knee to the outside of the left elbow. Hover here. Kick it back. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release. Come into child's pose and take a rest. Great job. You're doing great so far. Bringing those arms long. Exhale, press down to the mat. And then we're going to come back up, curl our toes under, hips up. Really reach through, press. See if this Mukha Savasana feels different from the last one. Pressing your heels into the earth and working our core on the left side here. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee to the outside of the left elbow. Hover here. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, hover, knee to third eye. Inhale, kick it back. knee to the outside of the right arm, and then kicking it back and coming back to child's pose and pressing down. So taking a moment here, moving into rabbit pose. So we're going to clasp our hands on our heels, lengthen through the crown of our head, and gently bring the crown of our head down to the mat. So this is just a nice release for your low back. Pressing up, keeping your feet active, pressing through the earth, and moving your forehead to your knees. Someday that might happen, but maybe not today. It's all right. Breathing here. And then exhaling, coming back up. I'm going to take you through tripod headstand today, and we'll see how you do. This is something you just want to take your time and practice with. Inversions are wonderful for us. They have so many benefits, and it's great to try to get in the habit of getting upside down every day. So I find the tripod is the easiest one to start out with. And we're just going to first, to move there, we're going to come into dolphin pose, just so that you get the feeling of being with your head lower than your heart. So clasping your hands here, pressing through your forearms and lifting your hips, and like downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. And then coming down to your knees. And then you want to really place your forehead on the crown, which is basically 8 finger lengths up your head, if you want to count that out and find that. So finding that spot on the crown of your head, and just extending your legs first. So feeling comfortable with this. Your hands are wide. They're placed about 6 inches from your forehead. Now just feeling comfortable with your head on earth, you're going to move your feet towards your elbows. And once you feel comfortable here, I recommend starting just bringing one foot off and then trying to get the other foot off. So just starting here in this position. And you could come out as often as you need to or want to. So toes together. And if you feel comfortable here, pressing through those fingers, keeping your elbows in, gently rising up, core nice and tight, lengthening, holding here. Legs are zipped together, zip to the midline. Find your breath. Sirsasana, headstand. And if you feel comfortable here, you can start to open your legs, maybe bringing one leg down, and then the other leg down. And if you really feel comfortable, you can try moving both legs. So your core is nice and tight, feet are together. Inhale with control, feet down. And back up. Let's try a couple more. Try 2 more. And then gently rolling out. Don't rush out of it. Keep your head down and extend your arms. Inhale and lengthen. And find your breath. So that was great work. I struggled with that last one, but that's okay. That's what you will do. We just constantly try to better ourselves through the practice of yoga. And that's not competing with anyone. It's just kind of coming inside and examining where we are and fully accepting the present moment. So I hope you enjoyed that little mini class today. Please join us again. Go to verywendystudios.com for more information. And if you're visiting Cape Cod, we'd love to see you at our studio in Chatham, Massachusetts. Thank you so much. Namaste.